up, Wedding Nerdigans? This is the one and only Packer Girl 89, and today's Manga Nerdigan live reaction video is going to be for Boku no Hero Academia chapter 311. So, last chapter really started to solidify my tinfoil hat Manga Nerdigan theory that how shit's going to go down with Shigaraki in terms of, you know, the final fight is going to be very similar to what we saw in Avatar. We're gonna have that Lord Ozai moment where Deku using One for All is going to absorb All for One out of Shigaraki and is going to neutralize it. But I'm just not sure about a couple of things though. One is Deku going to end up quirkless or not? And I'm leaning towards he's going to end up quirkless because of, you know, last chapter implied that everything was coming full circle. And the other thing is if Shigaraki's going to survive this, because based on the writing we've gotten so far, it really seems like this situation is very, very similar to what we've seen in Boruto with the Otsutsuki / karma situation. So, and we don't know how this is going to execute with Boruto just yet, because again, Boruto is in basically the same position as Shigaraki. He really goddamn is. Not yet, and not like it's same but different. There we go. That's the better wording for this. So we have to wait and see how it plays out in Boruto manga before I can really say / confirm. But anyway, let's get to this chapter, see what's in store for us this week. And this chapter is titled "They're Here." Rampage! Take this! Idiot, let's get out of here! A nail gun support item. Woo! He's extremely modified. That damn degenerate. Translators? Please proofread. I'm begging you, please proofread. This art looks great, though. Ignited arrow! Ugh! Ugh! You gotta be kidding me! All this is your fault! That's why I'm here! I love that frickin' Endeavor said this, but why are you blaming Endeavor for this? You're the one who chose to do this! Take some accountability, man! I hate this shit. Hate this kind of shit. But I'm gonna keep continuing here, but I gotta say this. Horikoshi, thank you! Thank you for doing this, because this is how society is right now. Another one of Jailbreaker's conspirators. As always, there was nothing here that could trace back to him. Yeah. Ooh. Get out of here, you bringer of misfortune. Oh, these people. These motherfuckers. We don't need it's these motherfuckers that say we don't need fake heroes. These are... I've seen these motherfuckers on the Riot Live PD streams. The tinfoil hat sheep. The anti-vaxxers. Oh, I hate these people. I hate these people so much. And also, you got the other side of the spectrum. You got the people that are talking about like fair wages and a fair living wage and shit. Those mofos can't define fair. You ask them what a fair wage is, define fair. Can't stand these people. If you didn't let Shigaraki and his gang get away, Jailbreaker would never have come. Endeavor-san, let's go. It was all over the news. Shigaraki is after someone other than you guys. Endeavor is still keeping secrets from us. coward! The families of Dobby's burn victims were on TV. Did you see them? Get away from us! You bring nothing but despair. You fake! Get out of our faces! What are you, armchair warriors / keyboard warriors gonna do about this shit? What are you motherfuckers gonna do? Huh? What are you mofos doing? What, you wanna... Dude, you know what these mofos are. These are the Abolish Heroes people. These are the Abolish the Po-Po people. That's what these motherfuckers are. Where are you... These motherfuckers. I know these people. I know these people. I know them. I know them. I've seen them. That's what these motherfuckers are. These are the Abolish the Police people. You cannot deny this. You cannot deny this shit. You cannot deny this shit. Horikoshi, I know exactly what you're doing, and I am like 1,000,000,000% behind this. This is so true. You cannot deny this shit. Oh my god, that's what these people are. And I love how Horikoshi depicting them right now. Because you guys look fucking stupid. You do. You look like these fucking... He's depicting you as a goddamn mob, which you are. Thank you. Horikoshi, thank you for this. I can't wait to use this panel on Twitter. I can't wait to use this shit on Twitter. I'm going to be using this shit a lot. And it's not, again, this is not just limited to the Abolish the Po-Po movement. Not just limited to them. This is, because the best metaphor that I use for this, because the best metaphor I use to describe this whole thing is 2 flocks, all sheep. That's the best way to describe this shit. It really is. Let's see. Roger, Edshot, please continue with the investigation of the Liberation Front. Still, and I want to say this too before I continue. The problem with these mofos, those morons, is that they're just thinking with their emotions. They are. I see, and because I see this all the freaking time. That's why I'm so happy that Horikoshi did this shit. Because I see them all the time, and they piss me the hell off. I can't stand them. That mob mentality pisses me off. Stop thinking with your emotions. I know I'm thinking with my emotions right now. No, I'm not thinking with my emotions. Hell no, I'm not thinking with my emotions. I'm just freaking annoyed. I'm thinking with logic right now. Because that's how I'm just goddamn annoyed with this shit. Seriously, I deal with this shit on a regular basis. I do. Because these motherfuckers believe these dumbasses believe these elitist shepherds. Stupid sheep. These elitist shepherds are trying to control your asses and lead you to slaughter. Anyway, now let's continue here. Roger, Echot-san, please continue with the investigation of the Liberation Front. Because did you maybe think that the Liberation Front might be an elitist shepherd leading you to slaughter? Just saying. Still no progress? Should we stay a few kilometers away from All Might and the others? If the mass media catches on that we are working together, Midoriya-kun could come under fire as well. Yeah, let's work separately a little longer. Deku shouldn't be burdened any more than he already is. Even though it might be his idea, we're still using Deku as bait to lure out the League, but they're hitting pretty well. Methinks there is some foreshadowing coming in Vigilantes. Jailbreaker, I figured that the supervillains who broke out of Tartarus would be following some kind of order. Hiding under the social upheaval while capturing One For All must be their best bet. Dude, this is exactly what we're seeing in Operation Anonymous. We this is true. We are seeing something similar in Vigilantes, and then in the chapter before, we have the history repeating itself. I'm telling you. Swear to fucking God. If I do not see some Vigilantes up in this bitch, Horikoshi, I'm gonna be so mad. I'm gonna be so mad. Not to mention, we heroes are currently disorganized. Also, why the hell is no one bringing up this? Why? Why is no one bringing up this? If I was All for One, I would go on the offensive. Just as Deku said, taking over Shigaraki is All for One's top priority. After being defeated by All Might, his body could only be sustained with equipment. Once he puts his finishing touches on Shigaraki, he is most likely planning to take over his body. According to the imprisoned Garaki, Shigaraki was forced into action while his body was incomplete. How they are moving All for One is hard to say, but it's clear that certain conditions haven't been met to complete Shigaraki's body. But once that's done, their goal will be possible. Their next goal will be possible, to seize One for All. That's what's bugging me. Which part? Midoriya and All Might told me that Shigaraki won't be able to accept the power if his body doesn't get stronger. It makes sense that a strong body is necessary, but why? I gotta read this again, sorry. Midoriya and All Might told me that Shigaraki won't be able to accept the body if, oh my god, what the fuck is wrong with me? Midoriya and All Might told me that Shigaraki won't be able to accept the power, if his body doesn't get stronger. It makes sense that, a strong body is necessary, but why does he need all of Shigaraki's hatred? It's the strength of his feelings, right? One for All carries the spirit of 8 people. I suppose he requires a will that exceeds them. But All for One has been chasing his brother, One for All, for centuries. For him to have a successor, Shigaraki must be carrying an extraordinary amount of hatred. But you believe it's not enough? Maybe not. I'm just talking about my impression, though. After all, that guy, isn't he always laughing? But I want to point this out, too. Because this is exactly what this is making me think of. Going back to Boruto for a sec. In Boruto, in regards to the Otsutsuki, there's conditions that certain conditions that have to be met for an Otsutsuki there has to be certain conditions that have to be met for a vessel for an Otsutsuki to have oh my god, I can't fucking talk right now. There has to be certain conditions to become a vessel for an Otsutsuki. And if those conditions aren't met, then, as we saw in Kawaki's backstory, you die. But, we haven't seen what they're describing, though, and I didn't think about this either. I haven't thought about this either. Is something we haven't seen at all, because what goes on when an Otsutsuki takes over a vessel is that this is how Amato described it. Is they're downloading their soul into the vessel's body, to the point where the vessel's soul is gone. So there's none of this shit that All for One is doing, you know, with the spirits and all that, the souls and all that. None of that's there in regard with the Otsutsuki shit. Nah. So there's that difference. But anyway, let's keep going. A lack of heart. Anyhow, we can't trace their movements, and even the super villains we've caught don't have any intel. If they want to avoid a fight, we should take advantage of that. It might be time to dedicate all manpower to the investigation, even if it means reducing the amount of staff working on public safety. Ooh. He's still moving around. Young man, you must not be getting much sleep. Please, for once, get some rest. And please, for once, get some rest in a nice fluffy bed. Night, night, night. But dude, this just makes me think of this is straight up Batman Beyond. I said this before. I think it was a couple of weeks ago, or a few weeks ago. This is straight up Batman Beyond. You cannot deny this. What? Midoriya's GPS. Uh-oh. Midoriya's GPS signal vanished? Damn it! Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Young boy in green. We'll take you with us. Uh-oh. They're coming. This villain didn't appear coincidentally. He's targeting me. They're here. One that connects with the jailbreaker. Follow my orders. Follow my orders and I'll leave your limbs, follow my orders and I'll leave your limbs attached. An assassin sent by all for one, under attack, confronting the enemy. Speaking of, there's some arms missing over there. What happened to them arms? Oh, she took one of them arms. That's what happened. So, this chapter was good. I liked this chapter because it really showcased what's fucking going on in real life. I love it. I love it because something that is happening in the West that they're just frustrating is that they're forcing an agenda on people. They are. They're forcing an agenda on you, on people. Whereas, and this is why Japan's just fucking winning. With Japan, like with this chapter, they use, and they have an underlying theme. They have a message going on. And Horikoshi did this brilliantly. I love what Horikoshi did this chapter. And Horikoshi's been doing this for a while. With the mainstream media and the sheeple and all that. We've been getting this for a minute. And the thing is that the other thing I really love about this chapter is how people are just looking for someone to blame, that they won't take accountability, self-accountability. Because that's a huge problem. I don't know if you guys have noticed it as well, but man, the lack of self-accountability is just fucking unbelievable. It really goddamn is. But anyway, the other thing I really do like about this chapter is the similarities that are going on with Operation Anonymous and with what's going on here with Jailbreaker. Really do like that. And if it turns out, oh my god, I swear to God, we don't know what's going to go down unless Horikoshi has already talked to Furuhashi Sensei and knows what's going to happen with Nameless Number 6. Oh my god, if Nameless Number 6 ends up being up in here, and if Nameless Number 6 does not die in Vigilantes and ends up in here, I'm gonna lose my shit. Or if the real mastermind up in Vigilantes shows up in this manga, I'm gonna really lose my shit. I will be really, really happy if this happens. But I really love that we're getting some, oh god, I really love that we're seeing some parallels going on up in here in Vigilantes again. Very, 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 very happy with this. But I'm very curious what you guys thought of this chapter. Do you guys like the underlying messages that we're getting up in this chapter and how it's kind of based on what we're seeing in real life? I don't know if no. This shit I don't think is happening based on what I've been hearing. I don't think this shit is happening in Japan, but I could be wrong. You guys let me know in the comment section. I know, because I haven't seen any of this shit on the live streams. I have not seen this shit at all. So I don't know if this is happening in Japan or not. But I can tell you right now, this shit is happening around the world. I've seen it. I've seen it in Europe. I've seen it in oh my god, where else? I've seen it in Central America. I've seen it in South America, and where else have I seen it? Have I seen it? I've seen it in. I've seen it in Thailand. But Thailand has a legit reason, because Thailand's a completely different situation. But yeah, I've seen it in I can't count Russia, because Russia, again, different situation. But yeah, I've seen it in Central America. I've seen it in South America. I've seen it. Well, I should just say fucking Western Hemisphere at this point. I've seen it in various African countries too. I'm telling you, go watch international streams. You will know what I'm talking about. And shit, for one of my Kengan Omega Live reactions, I posted a link for one of the Italian streams. So yeah, I've seen it. I've seen all this shit. So I know what I think. Horikoshi has probably been seeing what's been happening around the world. As well. Oh, India, and then India, I definitely have been seeing. I've seen it too in India as well. But anyway, I'm really curious what you guys think of this chapter. Do you like that this chapter has went into mob mentality? And are you guys thinking the same thing as me, that the Liberation Front has control of the media? Because why else would there be this mentality going on? I'm telling you, the Liberation Front gotta have control of the mainstream media. They do. They gotta have control of the mainstream media. That to me would make the most sense, especially if we're going based off of what we're seeing in real life, metaphor, comparison wise. To me, it seems like the Liberation Front gotten some control. They do. And I think that I think Dobby, and now that I'm thinking about it, I think Dobby must have hinted it. Dobby has gotta have hinted. Dude, I'm telling you, Dobby must have, when Dobby was talking about that shit a while back, I think Dobby hinted it too. I'm calling that now. Liberation Front has gotta have some people that are in control of the mainstream media. I'm calling that now. I'm very curious what you guys think. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. And remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Nerdigans Inc. If you love what I'm doing and want to help keep this channel alive so I can keep bringing you more Boku no Hero Academia content, there's a few ways you could do that. You could donate to my Cash App, PayPal, Patreon, purchase something off my Amazon wishlist. All that's in the description box below. Also, make sure you follow me on Twitter, Twitch, Facebook, friend me on PlayStation Network. That's in the description box below as well. Till next time, Nerdigans, I will be seeing you later.